My wife thought I was cheating, so she cheated first. Now she regrets everything. Paranoia can destroy a marriage faster than any actual betrayal. For the last 6 months, my wife, Anna, had been obsessed with the idea that I was cheating on her. And no matter how much I tried to prove her wrong, it only made things worse. If I got home 5 minutes late, who were you with? If I got a text at night, let me see your phone. If I laughed at a joke on my phone, you're texting her, aren't you? At first, I tried to be patient. I told myself it was just her insecurities talking. But the accusations never stopped. And then, one day, I came home early and I found out why. I had been working late all week on a big project at work. That Friday, I decided to surprise Anna by coming home early with her favorite takeout. I pulled into the driveway, excited to finally have a quiet night together. But as I stepped inside, I immediately noticed something was off. Her purse was on the table, her shoes were by the door, but there was another pair of shoes next to them. Men's shoes. My stomach dropped. I stood there frozen as I heard something that made my blood run cold. A man's voice. And then, her laugh. My hands started shaking. I wasn't stupid. I knew exactly what was happening, but I still had to see it for myself. I walked down the hall, my heartbeat pounding in my ears, and when I opened the bedroom door, there she was, in our bed, with another man. And when she saw me, she didn't even look guilty. She just sighed. Well, I guess now you know. Like she had been waiting for me to find out. Like she thought this was somehow my fault. I couldn't even speak for a moment. I just stood there, gripping the takeout bag in my hands like it was the only thing keeping me grounded. She didn't apologize. She didn't cry. She just shrugged. I only did this because I knew you were cheating first. My brain short-circuited. What? She rolled her eyes. Come on, don't act innocent. You've been distant for months. You work late all the time. You're always on your phone. I know you've been sneaking around. I let out a sharp laugh. Because the irony? I had never cheated. Not once. I was working overtime to save up for a vacation to fix our marriage. I had been planning to surprise her with a trip to Europe. And here she was, sleeping with another man because she assumed I was cheating? I took a deep breath. Get out. She blinked. What? Both of you. Get out, now. She started panicking. Babe, wait. But I was already done. I wasn't going to waste another second on a woman who never trusted me in the first place. I filed for divorce the next morning. And guess what? That's when she finally realized what she lost. The text started pouring in. I was wrong. Please, let's talk. I don't know why I did this. It was a mistake. Mistake? No. A mistake is accidentally spilling coffee. A mistake is forgetting someone's birthday. Sleeping with another man because of a false assumption? That's a choice, and she made hers. A week later, she showed up at my door, tears in her eyes. I ruined everything, didn't I? I sighed, looking at her. This woman, who I once thought was the love of my life, was now just a stranger. Yeah, you did. She reached for my hand. Can't we fix this? I pulled away. No. Her face crumbled, because now, she knew. She knew she destroyed the one good thing she had. After I shut the door in her face, I hoped that would be the end of it. But Anna? She wasn't the type to let go quietly. For the first few weeks, she tried the apology route. I wasn't thinking clearly. I only did it because I loved you so much. I was scared of losing you, so I made a mistake. I ignored every text, every voicemail, every pathetic excuse. Because she didn't cheat out of love. She cheated because she wanted to punish me for something that was never real. And the more I ignored her, the more desperate she became. One night, I was out with friends, actually enjoying my life again, when my phone buzzed. It was a text from a mutual friend. You might want to check Anna's Facebook. She's lost it. I frowned, clicked the link, and oh, this was good. She had posted a long, rambling, emotional breakdown about how she regretted everything. How she ruined everything with the only man who ever loved her. How she had been insecure and let it destroy her life. How she would do anything to get me back. And the best part was the comments. Because the people who had once taken her side, who believed I was cheating, were now turning on her. Wait, so you cheated because you thought he was cheating? LMAO what? You broke your own marriage for nothing. This is embarrassing. Just move on. Take this post down. The best comment? This is why trust issues need therapy, not infidelity. I leaned back in my chair, sipping my drink, watching her implode in real time. She embarrassed herself in front of everyone, and I didn't have to say a word. A week later, she showed up at my job. She actually came to my workplace, crying, begging, making a scene. "Please, just talk to me. We can fix this." I stepped outside, arms crossed. "You're embarrassing yourself." She grabbed my hand. "I made a mistake. I love you." I yanked my hand away. "You loved me so much that you slept with another man?" She flinched, like she still wasn't used to hearing it out loud. "I can't live without you," she whispered. I knew she wasn't apologizing because she loved me. She was apologizing because she had no one else left. Her side guy? He dumped her because once you take the #1 spot, your old spot is open. The friends who supported her? They realized how pathetic she was. She was alone and I was her last hope. Too bad for her. I took a deep breath, looked her right in the eyes and said, "Anna, I did love you, but you threw that away." Her eyes filled with tears. "But no, you don't get to cry. You don't get to make this my fault." Her lip trembled. "I just want another chance." I smiled. "I already gave you one. You wasted it." Then I walked back inside, left her standing there, crying in the parking lot. She tried calling me again that night from another number. Blocked. She tried emailing me. Deleted. She tried showing up at my job again. I had security escort her out, because in the end, she has destroyed her own life. 6 months later, she is still alone and miserable, and I must admit I'm doing great. I'm now dating again, and according to mutual friends, that is really making her crazy. She still drives by the house and leaves messages on the door and drunk calls me. At this point, I think I'm going to have to get a restraining order.